Okay, I got 8 minutes to talk. That should be fine. I'm out here with my friend Whiskey playing ball. She really wants me to throw the ball. So the reason of my recording today is to just show off some of my local area, my local park, the place I like to come to, as well as to talk about dogs. I feel like it's crazy that people need to be reminded of this, but I guess, it doesn't have to get reminded every now and then of things. If you own a dog and you aren't taking it out regularly for walks or letting it be outside to move around, you are failing your dog. You're failing your friend, because they are outside creatures, just like basically everything for the most part. Things like to be moving around, unless they're like, a sloth or something. But the point is most household pets are designed to be in nature and moving around, running around, having fun and experiencing things. And if you have a dog that is fat, overweight, isn't getting any exercise, isn't being allowed to move around, is just stuck in one spot, like if you have them in a cage, or if you have your dog in, let's just say, your house and your room the whole time, and it may not seem that bad because you're like, well, I'm in my house all the time, and that's not torture, but you're still not giving your dog any sort of freedom. If you're not walking your dog, taking them out, letting them experience the world, letting them get exercise, you're failing your dog. You're basically borderline abusing them. I don't even want to say it's borderline, because it is. It really is. If you have a dog and you're not willing to take care of them and do what's best for them, then you shouldn't have a dog. In the same way that you shouldn't have a child if you're just going to let them sit around and get obese and sit on their phone. That's really just the truth of it. If you have a dog and you're not doing any of that, then just give... I don't know. I mean, I know a lot of people out here don't even choose their dogs, Sometimes they see a stray and they take them in, they take care of them, and of course, we're like, well, having the dog not be a stray is better than just letting them survive outside in the wilderness, especially since, urban environments aren't the best for dogs. They're not exactly like cats, where cats thrive in urban environments. They can literally kill like an entire bird population just by being there and hunting regularly. Plus they mate like rabbits. They will grow in numbers very quickly. But yeah, I mean, they deserve exercise. They deserve free range of motion. They deserve to move around, walk around. And if you're just leaving them in one spot all the time, or you're not giving them exercise, you're not doing what's best for them, then you should really just consider looking for someone else to do it for you. Find someone who wants a dog. Find somebody who wants to go on walks and takes care of them. And, no one's denying that you don't love your dog, right? I mean, but take that leap, take that effort to take care of them. Don't just be lazy and not do anything for them. Especially since you'll benefit from it too. You both benefit from it. You grow the bond with your pet friend immensely just by going on walks with them, just by doing things with them. You grow your bond with them. If you really love them, you would want to grow your bond, right? So it grows your bond with your dog. It teaches them how to listen to your commands better, to follow you as a pack leader. It's amazing for their health, their mental health. And it helps you get some exercise too. You're getting exercise, they're getting exercise, You're both bonding with each other. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. It benefits literally everybody involved, but most people don't do it because they're either too busy, too lazy, bunch of excuses to just not go on a 30-minute walk. Like, apparently everybody's so busy they can't go on a 30-minute walk. Even just a 10-minute walk with their dog. And so, walking around my neighborhood, that's all you really see are dogs that are stressed out. They have too much energy because they're just staying in their backyards all the time, or they're not getting any exercise, any bonding time with their owners. Because a lot of people just get dogs to defend their backyard. Because that's what a lot of people just think dogs are for, apparently. You left the ball over there, girl. Come on, let's go get it. A lot of people just think, like, oh, I'm gonna get a big old dog, and they're gonna protect me and my home. And a lot of old people do that. But a lot of old people also don't know how to control a dog. Like, it's like a whole little epidemic, and it's in a small scale. It's like, if you really want a dog for protection, then you should be able to control that dog. If you can't control that dog, you really shouldn't be owning any sort of dog. And really, you should just be putting your own security in your own hands. Everybody's own personal security should be in their own hands. If you want to get a dog on top of that, that's fine, but you gotta at least know how to control that dog. If you can't do that when you shouldn't have one, you really shouldn't. So, yeah, I mean, I'm just tired of how people can have these pets and they don't even take care of them. And yet, if you confront them, they'll say, "Oh, I love them. I love my dogs. I love them. I would do anything for them. I'd spend all this money on them and surgery and all that, blah, blah, blah." And let's get one thing straight here. Spending money on anything or anyone does not mean that you love them. It is not a proper display of love. It's probably the cheapest and lamest and easiest way to show somebody love, quotation marks. Let me just pause it right here. Okay. And so, yeah, spending money is just such the lamest, easiest, cheapest way to show someone you actually care. You just have to buy someone something and that's it. That's like what fucking rich people or people who don't know how to actually express their emotions express themselves. They're like, yeah, I'll just buy this person a bunch of things. And considering that that's actually quite a lot of what I've just been around most of the time, is like my mother couldn't express her love in a better way than just spending money. Neither could any of my stepfathers, neither could any of my closest friends. That's just the way they would do it. Probably because that's the way they were taught. That's just how they see things. They're just taught to, well, if I spend a lot of money, that means I love them. That's how I show it. But really, it just drives people further away. It's like, you can't just spend money and expect people to really feel that love at all. Because it's just material things. True love is immaterial. And so, spending money has got to be one of the easiest and superficial ways of showing love to any person and any animal that you may be in a relationship with, in a friendship with, I guess I should say instead. Even though it's fine, I guess. I mean, but they need so much more than that. They need exercise, they need stimulation, things that help grow their mind instead of just being a lazy dog that lays around all day. And I've experienced that. I've even done that. I don't do that crap anymore. Thankfully, because somebody showed me that that's wrong. A dog needs more. A dog deserves more. And a lot of people just get dogs because it's cute. It's just something for me to pet. It's just something for me to regulate my emotions with. Not actually something I'm supposed to have a responsibility towards, right? And I've been around that way too long. I grew up with parents who would just lock dogs up in the backyard in a closed fence, and we had a big backyard, big empty backyard, enough for the dogs to run around and play, but my mom did not like that. She locked them up, and I'm just a kid. I'm like, well, even if I know it's wrong, even though I told her several times that I don't like it, nothing's going to change because she's the adult and I'm a child. And after a while, you just start thinking that's how things are done. You just gotta lock up your dogs. They're filthy. You gotta keep them there. Only take them out when they gotta poop and shit. And it was terrible. It was literally a cage that was divided in two parts because one of the two dogs would fight each other all the time. And they would just be in the cage all day, every day. I would just let them out for like a little bit. My responsibilities were to let them out for a little bit, clean up their cage, clean up after them, give them water, and then just leave, and that's it. They're just stuck in the cage for several hours every day, all day for several years. That was their life, is living in a fucking cage. And I thought it was normal. I was just like, okay, well, that's just what we do here. We just lock up our dogs. We just leave them like that. Nothing else to it. Don't even take them on walks. Don't even do anything. And then later on, the cage got better. It transitioned from being a cage outside to being inside. It wasn't even a cage inside. It was just them being inside, which is nice. Yeah, when you think about it, because it's one and on the sun, and then now they're inside the house. So it's like, well, I'm inside the house all the time, and I like it. I spend all my hours of the day inside my own house, and it sounds nice, but a dog is different. I'd even say people are different. People deserve to run around and move around, but a lot of people don't realize that they should take care of their bodies better in the same way they should take care of their dog friends' bodies. You know, take them on walks, feed them, do exercise, but nope. It's a lot of people that don't even do that for themselves, let alone for other creatures in their life. And so, yeah, you go that long thinking what you're doing is right, and then you find out it wasn't. Hold on.